All right, we're back. This is Tuesday. Tales from Flipside on Tuesday. Flipside Tuesday is the best restaurant comic book business on the planet. I didn't show up on Carter's show on Sunday, nor did Ben, but we
wait, this is Tuesday? I thought this was Sunday. Hold on.
I know, right? I know.
I'm on the wrong show.
You got to adjust your screens, baby. But Carter holding it down, of course, being the man that he is. It counted into this whole thing. So we both had family stuff, and it was okay though. But see your referral link. Oh, there's a referral link now on StreamYard. That's interesting. Okay. I bought a book. It's in the mail, so it's a pretty epic book for me. I've been waiting like 3 to 5 years to get it. I've been hemming and hawing and like, is this the best deal I can find? And nope, found one for way, way less. So that'll be exciting news in the beginning when it gets here. What else? Get all these people jumping in. Let's go. Cool. So let's get into the news. I briefly read this as we were talking backstage. So if I do this, bam. Captain America, Brave New World writer says Marvel film was hurt by fake rumors. I think it suffered from a little bit of that. So I didn't watch this. So
I saw it, man. Like, it wasn't a bad movie, but it wasn't a great movie. Right? There was just there's some problems with it. Like, I actually thought the Red Hulk CGI was pretty damn good, but there was just something that wasn't right about it. But it didn't like outright suck like some of the other Marvel stuff that's come out recently. It was just like, all right, I didn't hate myself for watching it. I thought it was just okay, like somewhere between like a 6 and a 7 for me.
Interesting. Carter, did you see it?
I saw like 10 minutes of it.
Oh wow!
And I'm just like, oh, I can't do this. I don't have time for this. But I gotta. But that's the thing. So who said that? The writer?
Yeah, the writer.
Well,
I wonder what fake rumors he's talking about, because
Tales from the Flipside, how she said it was going to be trash. Let's see.
It was just like mediocre. Like, it wasn't like I've seen much worse, but I don't know.
It
was just something awful about it.
Writing team member Rob Edwards, I believe that. Not names. Particularly spiteful individuals chose to preempt Sam Wilson to return with various lies regarding the exact nature of the hero's adventure.
I don't know what that means, but I mean,
so no real specifics.
Because it was the same with Princess and the Frog, I guess. Same with Living Color. A lot of people are like, "Wow, why do you need a black Saturday Night Live? We have one." Interesting. I don't know.
I think it's just a hard thing for him to step into, man. Like that show, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it was okay, all right. It had its own problems. I mean, Chris Evans as Steve Rogers was widely loved as a character. It's just like a tough shoes for him to fill.
It's like replacing Robert Downey Jr. with Iron Man, right? Like, Don Cheadle becomes Iron Man. It's just like,
Yeah, I mean, I remember growing up. I used to watch the Dukes of Hazzard a lot. Remember that show?
Love the Dukes.
Tuned in one time, and it was like Coy and Vance, like these two other dudes who were playing for Bo and Luke, right? And it's just like it was kind of like the Dukes, but it really wasn't the Dukes,
It's like how many episodes did Coy and Vance do?
I don't remember, man, but I just remember tuning into it and like, who are these fucking guys?
Deputy and Coy and Vance temporarily replaced Bo and Luke due to salary dispute for most of season 5.
So almost for an entire season.
Right. Yeah. And then they got back, and then they came back 6 and 7. Not them, but Luke or Tom Wopat and John Slider came back for 6 and 7. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, you got a Captain America movie without Steve Rogers. Now, how popular was Falcon Cap in the comics, though?
It wasn't a hit. Like none of those books really carry the title. I don't know. Like, people loved Sam Wilson as Falcon, right? But like forcing, like, I can see him stepping into the Cap shoes for a moment, right, to fill Cap's shoes, but to do it forever, I don't know. It just seems like a lot because we have a Cap, and like he was a perfectly good Falcon.
I mean, this tells you it all, boys. I mean, 305, baby.
Bro, that book before like the movie came, before like any of the movie hype, this was like one of the most popular books. Man, yeah. This book was so expensive.
You could buy this and just print money with this thing.
I love that one. And then the next issue is also a badass cover. 118. Yeah. It's all red. Yeah, that's a cool cover in its own right. Like, I love both of those books.
Yeah, this book was super hot. You know what? You were talking about Cap. What was it? Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Bro, I like the third episode was so bad to me. Like, I did a video review of that, and I
didn't mind this show actually. I hate to say it.
Well, I labeled the review the worst episode of television ever because it was so bad and it was so stupid.
I'm trying to remember what episode that one was. I mean,
that was the episode where Falcon and Bucky, they go into a prison to talk to.
Oh yeah, Zemo. Yeah, and they pulled out Zemo out of that prison or something.
Yeah, magical, right?
Yeah, like there's like no consequences. Yeah, that
was really, so awful.
That was really poorly written.
Yeah, and by the end of it all, I'm just like, yeah, this is okay. So to me, this was probably the beginning of the end of like Marvel TV. Like, I didn't like. I liked WandaVision, right?
WandaVision was enjoyable. This had its moments for me, but like what they did with Sharon Carter was like ridiculous. Like, she was so good in in the Cap movies.
Yeah.
That really pissed me off. And then the fact that they actually had to like re-edit the entire movie because the entire thing was about a pandemic. And it came out, during COVID, and they said, well, we can't talk about a pandemic. Like, people are too fragile to hear that. So they cut out like a shit ton of it. So it didn't make any sense. I would like to see like the uncut version. Like, if that exists, like, sign me up. I'd like to watch that to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
So my bigger thing is, Anthony Mackie. Let's talk about Anthony Mackie as an actor. So Anthony Mackie,
his head too small.
Come on,
he got a small head.
Come on, man. Okay,
I don't mind Mackie. Like, I like Mackie. Like, it's it was a lot for him to. Like, he just setting him up.
But Mackie's never been like a true leading actor, right? Theoretically, I mean, Captain America, he plays Sam Wilson's sidekick, right? I haven't watched half these movies, so you have to forgive me on some of this stuff. But I mean, like, the ones I did see, like, Black Mirror, he wasn't like a main actor. He was a one episode dude. Altered Carbon, he wasn't. I mean, he was a side. He had a supporting cast there. I mean, he wasn't like the main dude.
He was in a movie called Shelter with the guy who played Vision. He directed that movie with his wife, Jennifer Connelly.
Yes.
Okay, so they're two homeless people. I saw this movie. And they're two, Anthony Mackie and Jennifer Connelly. They're both two homeless people just kind of navigating through New York
City. Life?
Yeah, just homeless life. Yeah. For whatever reason, I thought it was a really good movie. And both of them.
Would you think he was a leading person, or you think Jennifer Connelly was more leading at that point? I mean, I know
it was kind of more. She was like the both of them were pretty equal.
Now, if you take Jennifer Connelly out and just make her the director and just have Mackie in there, side though, whatever, you think it would
probably because he was like a homeless, like African immigrant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I thought he was good.
Carry a movie as a lead, like, he's got enough personality to carry a movie. just stepping in as Captain America, I just think it's a tough ask. Like
I don't know, man. I just like, I guess he was a leading. I will say for what it's worth, he was a leading character in Twisted Metal. But I mean,
I didn't see that, but people
it was good.
I gotta watch that. I heard
it was
good.
It was good. So, but I mean, it was a TV show. Maybe he's more TV bound than movie bound. You know what I'm saying? Like, where it's not all about him on a movie for a minute, an hour 30 or 2 hours or whatever it is. So, I don't know. I'm just.
I need my superheroes with like a more square jaw. You know what I'm saying?
Boy. Oh boy.
I'm just saying.
If you want Ben Affleck as Daredevil, he had the squarest jaw of all time.
Yeah.
Have you guys been watching Daredevil?
Yeah, man. It's kind of a slow burn. Like,
yeah, it's okay for me.
It's not bad. It's just like it feels like a show that was meant to be 18 episodes, and they're just like drawing it out.
Yeah. Right.
But the last couple have been good. There's been really good moments, but like him in the Daredevil suit, no spoilers, is like almost nothing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like.
So we'll see. What else have I been watching? Daredevil.
I hear the final episode of the season is pretty damn good.
Wow, they're roasting you in the comments, dog. You have to be attracted to yourself, man.
I actually a little bit. No,
okay.
I gotta have a little bit of a man crush on him.
Sizzle, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, man, do what you do, man.
I gotta be like, you know what? I want to look like that guy.
Okay. I'm excited for some of this market Stalker report. I'm kind of pissed at the same time on some of the things you put up here, but it's not because I had these this time. It just I didn't see these. So.
Okay, right.
Yeah, don't be
right.
Airborne 5. So obviously Dave Stevens, not mentioned in the actual title of the eBay listing, which is interesting. $23.50.
The heat has come off the burner.
The mashed potatoes are cold, bro.
I would be buying Stevens right now at these prices, personally. Like,
I mean, it looks like it's pretty decent.
He's gonna have another moment. He's too good, but
it looks like a pretty decent copy, though. I mean, it's not like it's all, destroyed out. But I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna look at this one. But $23.50.
I gotta imagine the condition on it is pretty high.
You buy this at $23.50? You see it on the wall?
No. I mean, if I look at it a little closer and it's as clean as it looks here, I would for sure for $23.50 on this one.
I remember picking.
This is one of the few Stevens I don't have.
I got this for a dime a few years ago at the blowout sale in Minner that we went to. Dino,
God dang it! I mean, I did really well there. I'm not gonna say, but man, I wish I would have stayed a couple extra days.
You know what? No, this was before. Actually, no, this was like a few months before he decided to go out of business, and he was just like blowing shit out, and that book was in there.
Oh wow, the guy, he lost so much money. I mean, he made a lot of money, but
yeah, I don't even think he cared. He just
a lot of these guys that have so much inventory, they just gotta move it. They don't give a shit. They just need to start moving it, right?
Well, he moved up and closed up shop, kind of. He didn't even whatever. It was what it was. Air Fighters, Volume 2, Number 8, CGC 4.0, $204.50
for a 4.0, and that's a great cover to me.
Yeah, somebody got away with a steal here.
Yeah, so military ones sell pretty decently. I mean, this one's actually really good. I mean, the airplane is actually inside the skull, or I guess, or a goblin, whatever you want to call that thing. So, yeah,
I'm not sure what that is, what face that is, but it just looks cool. It looks cool.
It's interesting. I'm trying to find some Airboy comics. I got a bunch of Airboys I really want, but we'll see. So, like, this is the Airboy I've been looking at, talking about fighter comics and stuff. That's the one I've been looking at for a long time. I won't let me click on it, but yeah, it's this cover when she's tied up on the prop.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to spend $1 bazillion on it.
That's actually one of my favorite like golden age tropes of tying the girl to the propeller, right? You got the ones that tie her to the water wheel.
Yeah.
You know,
that's another one I want, but I don't want to spend big bucks for it either. I think it's going to come down eventually, you know. But maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe I'm just being cheap about it. So there's a lot of good covers for at least Airboy or like these ones, the military ones. You just have to like scroll through the thousands of issues to find the good ones. You know? That's the problem with Airboy. So, yeah, man. Stay on a mentor.
Yeah, man. You know, it was funny because like that sale was going on for at least like what 3 months or something.
Yeah,
like
2 or 3 months. You were like in it every week, right? Or really every day. Every day.
Damn near every day. Yes.
Yeah. And I just came out just because we were going to do something and it was just happening. And nobody touched the top row of like expensive comics. I said, shit, I'll take all these things. And I was just like, you'll give me a deal. So
I cheaped out and I shouldn't have on a lot of things.
Yeah. Let's see what we got. How the Mighty Have Fallen. Astonishing Ant-Man. Jenny Frison variant cover, $63 from 2016.
Wow.
That cover.
Yeah. Some people consider this Frison's best. I don't have this. I missed it when it went crazy, but for 63, it's probably because I'm cheap as hell. Probably still a little rich for me, but yeah, man,
40. Yeah, 40.
This thing's cut in half and then some.
Yeah, 40. You think you in for 40?
For 40, I would be in. Yeah, 50 probably too.
I mean, it's still like a $60 book, so you know, it's to me, it's still a respectable price.
At 60, it better be a 9.8 though, right?
Yes.
So I mean, at least I'm not a grader, but 9.8. At least you know you can. At least you don't see any flaws on a on a page. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. As Frison, I mean, I know ye knocked it out of the park, but is Frison is she down? You think? I mean, her books are still up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like she's went away.
Everything is down, but you know, I'm at shows and you know, the girl collectors, they're all asking for Frison. So like, I think they're good buys because it's a pretty broad buyer base for her.
And she's the nicest person in comics when it comes to like she just signs stuff for free. You know, she's just really nice. She could do the JSC or something else, like just charge people for her signature and stuff, or charge outrageous money.
He got his OA for around $1,000, I think he told me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nuts to get a cover.
I mean, especially since me and you were talking about like JSC wants what call pricing. You know, it's like a menu, like a steak menu. There's no pricing. You got to call and inquire. You know, I'm sure he's charging 10 or 20 grand.
The JSC, I reached out to him about his Squirrel Go cover he just did, and he wanted $16,000 for it.
Holy shit! So that's up there with that's like Jim Lee pricing.
It's fucking nuts. Yeah.
Ben was like, "Yo, let me go to the vault real quick."
So Jenny Frison, she's the top female artist.
I mean, so you got Momoko. I'm just putting them out there. Momoko, Besh, Frison. Bartel is kind of like disappeared. Like Bartel was like all the rage, and I haven't heard a damn thing about her in forever.
Right.
Tula Lote is really catching a wave. I mean, she's not at Frison's level yet, but there are a lot of people who really like Tula Lote. Yeah, as Derek said, Carla Cohen is definitely legit.
I don't know how up to date this list is. So yeah.
So are we doing a smash or pass on this list?
Simone, fucking, she's the worst.
Pass.
Okay.
Smash. Amanda Connor.
Yeah, she was.
She might be up there in age, but smash. Smash. Pass. She looks like she would be. She looks kind of, you know.
These are creators though. There's a lot of writers in here. These aren't.
Okay.
Pass.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's this person? There's like an AI photo here.
Double smash.
Double smash.
Double smash that.
Oh boy. Jelly?
Kelly.
Respectfully pass.
Oh, I don't know. I think she'd make like great dinner.
Yeah. Pass. Pass. I don't know.
This list is old, man. What the fuck year did this thing come out?
Let's look
Is this mid 2000s?
Is this Angel Fire? What is this? No, let me look. Let me go back.
This is like a MySpace list from some.
Let's see what this list is. It's like, oh Jesus, too many words. Too many words. What's this? This is 2020. Is 2020 count?
Yeah, 2020 based on artists who are
Joel
Jones. Yeah, Joel Jones. She's fantastic. Yeah, Tua Lote.
Yeah. Fiona Staples. We got Fiona Staples.
Yeah, I forgot about
she's
her.
great. But the fact that these lists are old, if Frizen isn't near the top of the,
So like when I type, look when I type this in,
was the call, so they're fucked up big time on that one.
So look at this. When I type female comic book artist, guess who shows up immediately?
Yeah, like
okay,
so she's kind of the top of the heap right now.
Debate closed then.
Yeah, I guess. It's interesting. Oh, here's 2024. Fiona, Amanda, Becky
Cloonan, yeah.
Jill Thompson, Doran, Reese, Babs Tarr.
Man,
oh yeah, forgot about her.
She's good, but I haven't seen shit from her lately.
Not even Jenny Frizen. Wow, this is 24, man.
Yeah, there's something wrong with these lists, man.
Maybe I need to make a list. Post it somewhere. Host it on GOC. Hey. She made great. Yeah, True Greek dog. You know what I'm
saying? a man's heart's through his stomach.
That's right. So interesting. Oh yeah, we forgot about Zozo too. Zozo.
Even like Sun Kaminaki, like she's doing a lot of covers, a little bit like, a little bit more risque. Like she's like her shit goes for big bucks.
Let's see. Let's play a little eBay game so we can kind of mess around. Just email, comic book. I'm taking this off screen because I don't know what it is gonna fucking show me.
Yeah, Sosa Micah. That's another clear layup that we forgot about, Derek. I mean, she's fantastic.
I just put female comic book artist, but it probably not going to say anything like a female did it. It's probably just going to be crazy stuff. So that sucks. I mean, if you just do this right, if she's the top, right?
I mean, Sosa Micah is up there too. Like, I mean, her shit moves.
Yeah, I mean, hand drawn original art sketch. $300 drawn by Tencel after Jennifer.
Oh,
but that's Jenny Frizen right there. I mean, that's her signature, obviously. 2,800. So
Suspiria, is that artist? Like, that's a woman, right? I imagine.
Sarsaparilla.
Yeah, that from Profane number 4 or whatever it was.
Let's see. No away. Who do you want to put in here for original art? Anybody?
I mean, OA.
See what Jim Bartell shows up as, because she hasn't been hot in a while, like theoretically.
I think so many of these artists work digitally now. Is the problem.
They don't even have it. Yeah. Interesting. So
Joel Jones. Suspiria. I mean, yeah.
Maybe Joel Jones does it because I guess
Joel Jones, yeah, she's been around for a long time.
I mean, original art sketches. It's only $299. That's not terrible. I mean, if you're really a really big fan, I guess. 25. Interesting. Okay. Who's this person? You know who this person is?
Yeah. I'm trying to think what.
Panaka was?
There was a recent cover that blew up.
This one, please.
Oh yeah, all of the
Pop kills
stuff.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, this smasher pass that's going to get us kicked off of YouTube. Where we stop at this one? Life with Archie number 10 in fine condition, or maybe fine minus. It could be. I love when they put dashes. $85.
I'm surprised it doesn't go for more with just like the Confederate flag and the American flag on there. It just strikes me as something that people would chase a little bit.
Yeah. But I mean, it was a buy it now, so I would like to see this go to auction.
Did you check and see if anybody went?
No.
I'll put 1960 something.
But that 61. But this is something I never see.
I never see that either.
I've seen, I've never seen this in person, and I've seen it online like once.
So hide your kids. There's one out there, $55, not in the greatest condition. Like it's pretty torn. I mean, like
you got staining.
It could stand a cleaning for sure. Let me beg you, so I can clean it. So, I mean, there's definitely some things you can do to it, obviously, but $55 isn't terrible.
What are they saying on the cover there? Can you read that?
Yeah. Come on, Archie. It's time to rehearse a Civil War pageant. They're at a pageant. It looks like a stadium behind here. Sorry, Jug. I'm busy with a small Civil War of my own.
All right.
I like that Jughead was part of the Confederacy.
Does that change your feelings about him?
He just wanted hamburgers, man. Like, that's all he wanted.
It makes me like him even more.
Let's see if any sold besides this one. So 5 bids, $17.50.
That's interesting.
Wow.
Buy it now, $14.95.
I'm surprised it doesn't go for more. That just seems like it's like the spark plug kind of book that would get people spending money.
Right.
$21.50. This one actually looks like a really nice copy for $21. That was March 9th. Interesting. I never dig to the Archie
That's a
pile,
good swim.
man.
Do you see that swimsuit cover? Scroll down, right there.
Dude, I dig through Archie's more than I should because there's so much freaking low-hanging fruit in those boxes. It's not even funny.
Bro, that's a great one.
Betty Veronica number 68.
All right. Okay. Carter, remind me about this one. We'll put this on long story short for Thursday.
Okay.
Betty Veronica 68.
Betty Veronica 68.
68. I'm just gonna make a note of that right here.
We're like in the Zoom call. Look at you. You got notes and everything. I love this.
No, I'm just pulling up the slides, man. I don't know what else to put it in. I don't want to forget about it.
This is top tier production. I love it. Let's see what we got. So this next one is interesting. I've had this at this grade. So Amazing Spider-Man. Well, I had a 9.2, but still. Amazing Spider-Man 238, Hobgoblin with tattoos, CBCS 9.0, $325. Newsstand.
Or 9.0. I thought that said 9.8. I'm like, man, for 9.8, that's a steal.
Yeah,
I don't care who's grading it, but 9.0. Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I sold my 9. Was it 9.2 or 9.4 for like $635 back in the day? But
what year was that? Do you think though?
probably 15, 16 maybe.
Oh, okay. All right. Before things went even crazy.
Yeah. So, and I got it off of I bought it raw for like I think $50 or something, and it had the tattoos in it and everything. So I was like, I'll grade it. And shout out to my boy Scotty Reagan. He's the one who told me. He's like, just buy buy Spider-Man keys, and I didn't listen to him. So
I get no hate for the CBCS labels, man. Like I honestly like if somebody's going to give me a book at a discount in those labels, like bring it all day, please. I don't mind them at all.
Anybody got CBCS in here? Nope. There's an 8.0 for $355. That's interesting. I don't know. CBC, there's an 8.5 for $375. So very interesting. I mean, I don't mind them. I guess
I like them. I honestly, when I see them in person at shows and stuff, I'm like, man, those things look good. Like, I have no issue with it whatsoever. And like, I'll take the discount
Yeah.
if it's a book I want to hold. Like, I'll
Yeah.
take that discount like fucking all day long.
Yeah, so I got that. I have that book raw in the newsstand. And so I got that book raw in the newsstand, and if I got it graded, I'm pretty sure it'd be a 9.0. So I was just interested in what it was selling for.
Cover price variance. I think they have. I'm looking.
I passed on and I kicked myself. I passed. I went back the next day and it was gone. It was a newsstand. I'm guessing a 9294 raw for $200, and I was like, God damn it! Like, I just left it.
But the spine was good on it.
The spine looked fine. There was no issues with the spine. The tattoos were there, and I went back. I literally I left it, and I went back. I'm like, fuck. That night, I went back the next day, later in the day, and he said he had sold it like shortly after he opened at like noon or something.
Damn. Okay.
Canadian price variants do have the tattoos, so Derek knows. Here we go. Let's talk some wrestling. I saw this. I was pissed. 96 WCW Bash at the Beach first. Hollywood Hulk Hogan his heel debut. The third man, NWO.
Yes, first appearance of NWO.
Well, I guess would you consider Hall and Nash the outsiders before that? I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure, just so everybody knows, man. Hey, we gotta bring the wrestling people in on this, the casuals. Yes, so this is the first formation of NWO. Hogan turns on Macho Man and gives him the old leg drop. Bobby Heenan's going crazy. 96. I'm throwing popcorn at the screen. $217.50 for a sealed copy.
Mm-hmm. Are you in or out on this at this price?
Am I in on this?
Yeah, $217. Are you a buyer? Sure.
Oh yeah. I get it graded too. So great. So no, I'm gonna go back and say no one knew about this book until me and Carter really talked about it. I think I talked about it more on the VHS show. We talked about lost wrestling tapes. This is one of those lost wrestling tapes. I'm like, yeah, 96 Bash to the Beach. Like you could find a sealed one that has Hogan on as the heel would be cool. Then all of a sudden people wanted $1,000 for it, and then people were grading it and wanted like $7,000. It was just stupid. I'm glad to see it back down to like reality. I would have bought this and got it graded.
You got to get it with the Turner watermarks on the side.
Correct. I can show that off. So we were talking about iconic things that happened, obviously, in wrestling and like the old tapes back in the day, and like, hey, could you find some of these sealed and stuff and whatnot? Obviously, there's two of them. There's a best of Bash at the Beach with the little thing. You don't want that one, obviously. You want the one that's the real deal. So be careful of that. So yeah, this is 1050. Oh no, this isn't sealed. I don't know why I did not pay yet. Not pay yet. I'll give you. Let's see original listing. Right there.
No, on the side.
On the side.
You're right there. Right there. That's the sealed watermark right there on the side.
Yep. I don't think that's a bad. I mean, I would have bought it for $217 if I would have saw it. So. Mm-hmm. Let's do some digging. What else does this person have? Oh, some Nintendo stuff. I don't know. I would have bought that for sure. I'm mad I saw this, so, but it's okay. I'll get it eventually. It's not on my, VHS is kind of down, so
Right.
I'll probably find this for $5. I've never had one of these books. Batman 227 Neil Adams classic cover, super clean, for $401.85.
I mean, people rank this amongst the greatest Batman covers of all time, even like putting up against some of the Golden Age stuff. So I get it. I've never had it either. And for me, like the stuff I collect, I don't think I would drop $400 on this. I'd drop $200 on this if I found it for a steal. But
I mean, I'd probably drop $400 if Neil signed it.
If he signed it, yeah.
I mean,
it's a great looking book, man. It's legendary.
I have a copy.
Nice. Would you get it for like $5?
I bought it. Okay, so I bought it back in 2012, I believe, right? And then about a year later, I see it again. I see another copy for like 20, and I'm like, I already got a copy.
$20.
What are you doing?
I already got one. I don't need another one.
Dude, we can rank your legendaries. I got one, or I don't need that, or it's too pricey for me. Jeez.
Oh, it's it'd be enough to want to jump out of a window, but
Speaking of other classic bats, 251. So high grade 8.0 for $665.
Okay, you don't have either.
No.
Which one do you want more? Which one would you get? The 251 or 227?
Okay, are you going the same conditions?
Sure, yeah.
If you say they're both an 8.0,
right?
227 for me, but I get the Joker fans would prefer 251.
I'm a 227 guy, but like you said, I do. Joker is badass. I mean, I guess you couldn't go wrong with both, but if you had to put put it on me, 227 would be my choice.
I mean, that's the Joker. Isn't that the issue where Joker becomes sort of the modern version of the Joker that people know and love?
Okay, so on the CGC label, it really should say first appearance of modern Joker.
Yeah.
And if you remember the three Jokers, whatever the hell that was,
storyline.
Yeah. Like, okay, this is the first appearance of that Joker.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It should be a first appearance in my.
What do you got? You got 251 or 227?
I like 251.
Okay.
Probably only because I've got a copy in the 9.4, and I it just feels low. Like an 8.0, selling for what, $665, right?
Yep.
After however many bids.
28.
Okay, 227 and an 8.0 goes for way more.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think they should at least be on par.
Yeah.
But to me, I think the 251 should be worth more just because it is a first appearance.
Yeah. I think if they change the label, it ranks up more.
Mm-hmm. And we need to start. Well, at least I need to start a campaign.
We can
change the label.
I think there are people pounding that drug card. I don't think you're the only one, man. If you go out there, you're going to get some support.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do I gotta email Matt Nelson, dog? Like, Matt.
Hey, whatever connections you can pull,
I'll email him. I don't care, dog. You don't tell him. No, he's a good guy. So, Batman 313, near mint minus Two-Face, from 79, $122.
I remember one of the first when Whatnot was first blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching guys just going through starting books at like 25 cents. And this thing went for like, I didn't have an account set up at the time. And I saw this book go for like $2.
Mm.
Interesting.
Okay, so this was the first appearance of Lucius Fox's son.
Yeah.
Who becomes Batman or something like that in the future state.
Yeah, isn't it like in that? Yeah, there's a Batman version where he becomes Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, and so this book like blew up, but I'm surprised I'm surprised like this sold for $122 because I mean all that stuff went down. So
yeah, it seems like a lot for sure.
I don't know if this is fuckery afoot or whatever, but I'm surprised by this price.
I'm going to look at recent sales. 9.6 goes for, or people are asking $585. People are asking like $875 for a 9.8, which is interesting.
God damn.
I'm okay. I think I made it a point to get rid of all my copies of this.
I mean, $118, $40, 35.
All over the board, man.
Mm-hmm.
9.4 for $87.
I mean, $18. Yeah. Maybe it's beat to shit, but I don't know.
Fine condition, buying very fine. I mean, $30, very fine. In a run with other things for $69. 9.6 for $160.
Okay, that sounds normal for a 9.6.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you got to be I mean, I know it's the first appearance of Tim Fox and Tiffany Fox, but the second appearance of Tiffany Fox. But I guess you just have to be a Two-Face fan. I guess. I mean, I guess that's the draw. I guess
it can't be that much of a Two-Face fan.
How many Two-Face fans are there, man? Like,
I know. Damn.
I don't know. Hey, maybe they're Tommy Lee Jones fans. Maybe it's a little crossover, dog. I don't know. Let's see. Batman Beyond 1, black and white, Bruce Timm, hard to find, $60. Jesse James Comics. Shout out to Jesse James Comics.
I had this book. No, I did not have this book. I was looking for this book. This was like back in like 2020 though.
Wait, this isn't the Batman Beyond. This is the second series, right?
Either the second or the third.
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember, like, this was back when Batman Beyond was super hot, and there was a copy available for like $50 back in 2020 on this online shop, and I remember just going back and forth whether I should buy it or not. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I don't know. This book is just because it's a I think it's one of those. Yeah, it's a Comic-Con variant. So
yeah,
I
texted Jesse for you. I know you want this book. I said, yo, you got another copy, dog? Hey man, I'm a man of many talents out here. 12 numbers and whatnot. So
but
I mean, would you buy it for $6?
No,
Yeah,
I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out.
Okay,
I'm not interested anymore.
Okay. Guide me through this one. Boba Fett from '82, the kind of Star Wars action.
Man, wow.
Oh, geez.
I was hoping Mike would be on, so he could maybe explain this, because he's a Star Wars guy. But what's interesting is that you have Revenge of the Jedi on the card.
Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe that's the hook, right? Because that Revenge of the Jedi stuff got pulled real early. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yep.
How about this sort of question? Would you rather have that Batman or the Beyond Six Flags one?
The Batman Beyond Six Flags
or this one?
The Six Flags, 100%. That thing is fucking super rare. They're talking about the original Batman Beyond. Yeah. I without question for me.
Okay. So I'm gonna skip this one because I don't know anything about your little toy.
Which one?
Fanatic one. This one. I don't know if that's a good price. It'd be worth $40,000. I don't know.
This. Yeah. I really don't know.
Okay. Black Cat Mystery. I love this cover, by the way. 43 bondage cover, CGC 3.5 for a lowly $218.
Oh man, that's Lee Elias, right? I would have bought that.
Yeah, and it's like the Witch Doctor and sick, man. Skull on the
218. Fucking A, man. I would have grabbed it.
Yeah. Yep.
So, I wonder. Okay, so
up,
that had
Tony?
to been that had to have been a buy it now,
Correct.
or
Yeah.
Damn.
What's that? 43.
Yeah.
Man, I feel bad for people auctioning stuff or just buy. I mean, I guess maybe he didn't.
I wouldn't auction a goddamn thing right now on eBay, man. I'm telling you.
Like, 0.5s are 110, man. Jesus. Ooh. Here we go, boys. A little
Mexican edition?
Yeah, Misterio Gato Negros.
Negros.
Yeah, you see this,
cool.
bro? The Princess, baby. This only went for $303.
It's cool, man. I appreciate it.
I mean, that's sick, dude. Skull cover. She's in distress, dog.
Damn.
And this guy, look at this dude. Hold on, let's go back. Let's go back to the real version. Dude. This dude ain't saving her, bro.
Well, he can't.
No, he's tied up, man. He's out of the game.
He trying.
Like, this dude in the back playing drum like at a party, man.
218, I would have bought this thing.
Yes.
Oh, I definitely would have too. So here we go. Oh. Blood's in the water, boys. Sellers other items. Let's go. We're gonna see what he sold though first. He got a lot of stuff, so we're gonna go see what he sold first. World of Fear for 1 night. That's a classic cover, obviously.
Oh my gosh.
What are we doing? Let's see what he still has.
He just blew out some
cool Black Cat electrocuted cover. You guys see this one before?
Never seen that. Or best offer.
Yep, 33. That ends in 5 days. So,
I've never seen that cover though. That electrocution cover.
Oh, it's a classic cover. Yeah, some of these Black Cats are crazy. Obviously, I mean, we all talked about that. This is hanging cover. Obviously. 40241. This dude got some fire, man. Cool skull cover from Mysteries 1.
That Tomb of Terror, man, that book's no joke.
Yeah, this is a 1-0, but
damn.
975. Dude's got some heat. Cool Mr. Mystery.
Ooh.
16.
Ooh.
I love the Mr. Mystery books. All of them. I love all of them.
Some Warfront stuff. Okay, this guy's got some fire. Wings comics. That's a Wings for only $85. Here's Mr. Mystery number 1 for $375. 1.5.
Damn.
Okay, so this guy's a legit dude. Okay. I feel what he's throwing down.
You picking up what he throwing down?
Oh, I'm saying that. Interesting. Okay. People are sold my team 16 last year. Ow, again with that. Yeah, man. Look at
keep
this
in the
guy.
game, man. Just keep grinding away.
Yeah. I'm auctioning all my raw Kickstarter variants, 100+ books, but everything starts at $39.49. My man, look at Tony. Hustler, dog. Hustler to the end, man.
Tony is like the king of the Kickstarter, man. Tony, he's like on top of that.
So we talked about that book. We talked about that. We talked about this. Boy Comics, number 24. Bondage cover. Straight Jacket cover. Insane Asylum cover. A lowly $34.
This it all for $35.
$35.
I mean, I love this.
Yeah, man. I would. Oh my god, I'd pay $100 for this.
Sick.
Yeah, even in that condition. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is sick. See, that's the thing with Boy Comics. It's just like those Air Fighters, Air Boys, man. There's just so many copies that go there, man. It's just, and I don't see too many Boy Comics. Like that would be like a Charlotte book, maybe. Like because there's a lot of Golden Age in Charlotte. That would be like a Charlotte book. You just thumb through a box and you see that book for like $20 somewhere. Yeah, of course it's a dope cover. It's the only covers we put on here, dog. Dope ones. Come on,
she's in high heels and a straight jacket.
Hey man, she can't kick her way out. No, this is sick. I love this. And look and then I guess Superhero Boy or whatever got him on the old window.
And there's a little monkey.
Yeah.
Holding the guy with the broom.
Yeah. It's weird. Is that his sidekick?
It's got to be.
How about this? Beware Terror Tales #3, classic skull cover, $129.50.
I mean, this thing just looks authentic. Like, I dig this. I've never seen this before, to be honest with you. Like, I'd never seen this book, but like, I would buy this for $130.
So, Beware Terror Tales were like very, they weren't very sought after, like back, like in 2015. And I've got I had a different couple of these. But you know, they're still gettable in this kind of condition. So, I mean, like, you could buy like #1 for like a 5.5 CBCS for only $475, and this is pretty.
I love going after this kind of stuff in the golden age that just is a little bit underappreciated right now, but could catch a bid in a couple of years, you know, as people start to wake up to it. I mean, that's beautiful. Like that is a beautiful cover.
I had this. I totally had this book back in the day.
You had this?
Had it, yes.
Oh shit! What did you sell it for? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I know I was happy with it because the condition was kind of janky.
I mean, all these were is just, you know, it's classic covers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at this one. It's like, this is cool. It's like, you know, I mean, 2.5 for $150. Yeah.
Or best offer.
Or best offer. So. I mean, this one's cool too. #6, obviously. I mean, some of these are really cool. Underappreciated at some point. I mean, look at that, 3.5 for $400. So what was this one? I'm just gonna close this up on the screen. So that was $129. So I mean, for a couple $100 more, you can get a grade of 3.5.
Damn.
That looks like Dr. Doom to me.
It does feel like the Dr. Doom because he's got the cape or the scowl kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or like the cowl or whatever.
And that skull looks like metal.
Yeah. I don't know how much hip hop people around here, but that looks like an MF Doom cover.
Mm-hmm.
I can see MF Doom doing a homage to that back in the day.
You know, the book has got to be sought after a little bit, man, if they're doing facsimile knockoffs of it, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Beware Terror Tales. So, let me go my comic shop. Terror Tales 8. So 8 is the so this is the one that's most sought after. Wild. People souped up. Like Derek says, people soup.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
What up from VA? Look at that. We're out here getting things. Let's see what else we got. This. Back to the Future. Wow. Yesteryear Comics. Mercado variant. #25. $30.
This book should go for more, man.
Okay.
Did we talk about this a long story short? This is on a list.
No, I don't remember. I don't think so.
Mercado is fucking awesome, and I mean, this was executed perfectly. I thought we talked about this. Maybe I don't know. I forget.
Or at least I don't remember us doing.
Give me reasons why this should be more.
I mean, I don't think these IDW Back to the Futures were printed heavily. First of all, Mercado is a completely underrated artist. I mean, you've got Leah Thompson, like, you know, presented perfectly here. Crispin Glover. This is Yesteryear who did these.
Mm-hmm.
So Yesteryear is a store in. I've been there because they did a super fucking rare Gwenpool cover. They're in San Diego. I went there and I'm like, why is this book not exist anywhere? And he's like, I can't explain it, but I have one here if you want to buy it for $15. And I bought one.
And then he went back to the printer. He went back to the printer to print another one.
Maybe, but there's nothing online. Like, the book never shows up online. It's the holiday special by Pascal, and you can't find it. Like, it never shows up.
You want to put bets on that? No,
this yesteryear, and this story is a fucking disaster. Like the biggest fucking disaster. There's like they have long boxes all spread out, but there's books stacked on top of them to such a degree you can't even go through them. Like it's, yeah, I've been there, man.
I know. I definitely know stores like. I think we all know stores like that. But
this book right here, you cannot find the goddamn thing. We've covered this book on the show before, and it's nowhere to be found. I have two of them. One of them I bought at his store. He had one, and one I'd found on Macari like 7 years ago.
I'm surprised it doesn't show up.
And this was inspired by a Spider-Gwen in a similar style they had done like the year before or something like that.
It looks like this.
But you can't. This book never, ever shows its face. I don't know why.
So, just so everybody knows, this is the Spider-Gwen from last. Right,
yeah, that Spider-Gwen one is pretty easy to find by comparison.
That's the Spider-Gwen. But I was showing this Miguel Mercado.
Mercado is
different variants. I've never heard of that dude.
Honestly,
so I wasn't
like fucking fantastic.
In line with it, I guess. So. Pretty cool though, I guess. Does some good stuff.
Lights out artist. So yeah, I would think that book should go for more. Was that the cover B? I don't think that was the cover A, if I recall.
Is this the run that has the Almanac variant? Do we know that question?
The Almanac variant was from Z-Box. It was also IDW. I think it was issue number 1, but it was super limited.
I think
I'm just now noticing these Back to the Future IDWs. Like I'm just now seeing them in like long boxes anymore.
You guys hear me now?
At stores.
I can hear you, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I can hear you, man. Like, could you hear him?
I could hear him. I'm not sure if he could hear us though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I was saying,
I'm starting to see those IDWs a bit. I mean, I always like in the dollar bins, I grab them no matter what they are. Like I don't even bother looking them up. I grab all of the Back to the Future IDWs, but some of those variants are true ghosts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never see like I'll see maybe the sub covers.
Yeah,
which is
the ratios though. Yeah, you never see them.
I did come across the second print of number 2.
Nice.
And I'm interested in seeing what that one goes for. The
second printings on those IDWs must have been super low per run.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so I'm really interested. There's something about like I can appreciate IDW now. You know what I mean? Like
after time, like back in the day, like you didn't give a shit about it, but like as time has gone on, yeah.
Especially with those like GI Joes and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. I've got an IDW for long story short from GI Joe. That's a real ghost. For Thursday. Dino's in the dark there, man. Like he was like
he was conjuring up spirits.
On Hot Book Alert, you were talking about that Decall. What if magic became Sorcerer Supreme?
Yes.
That book went parabolic for a moment because Decall got hot. At the same time, there was spec around her taking over Sorcerer Supreme, I think because of like the Strange Academy books or something. Like there was something that came together in that book that pushed it up to like a $50 book for a period of time or something.
Okay.
Like I'm back. I'm sorry.
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, a lot. So I used to lose sound a lot on my old computer, and I know there's an update. Just like your update, I got an update too. So I don't know if that was it or what's going on. I didn't update, but It is. Actually, it's Tuesday. It's Thursday. It's Sunday. We don't know what day it is. Sorry. Yeah, I was like, I heard you guys for a minute, and all of a sudden you went silent, and I at least thought to myself, so I was just talking over everybody. I must have lost sound. So did we? Is this from the Almanac version? Did we go back?
No, the Almanac was issue number 1, I believe, and it came in a Z box, and that thing just sold. I just posted one on IG. I think it sold for like $1,600 in 9.8.
This one from Rups. You talking about the one from Rups? This is the J. Scott Campbell variant from Back to the Future.
Yeah, he did a cool variant. Yeah, that's right, Tony. He did a cool one.
This one?
Yeah. No, if you go to my, hold on.
These.
Well,
black and white sketch.
Were you talking about the Sports Almanac or?
Yeah, the Sports Almanac one. Sold for $13.90.
Take out J. Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell did a Campbell exclusive or something for Back to the Future. That was pretty limited.
How many posts down is yours on?
I put, Dino. I just dropped in the private chat the link to my IG post on the sale for the 9.8 of that.
There you go. Next.
It went. It said the best offer was $13.90.
Oh yeah. Cool. Too rich for me, man. I wouldn't buy it for that. That's not me. Interesting. Okay. Complete Mystery #1. 7 Dead Men. Stanley and Gene Colan. $3.59 for a CGC 7.0. I've never even seen this book.
Me neither.
I don't even know what this book is.
Never seen
it.
Yeah, not a lot to say about it, but it's just, because it looked foreign at first. I thought it was like a foreign book, but I guess not.
I mean, this would catch my eye digging if I was digging.
Mm-hmm.
I'd stop and take a look at this one.
So there was more than just one series. One for $90. A Squealer Dies Fast full-length thriller. I've never seen this.
What year is that? For $90?
1949.
90. It seems. I don't know, man. That seems worth grabbing. I don't
So
know.
this is the last issue. Numbering continues with True Complete Mystery #5, which is this is a 1.0, right? So
if you bought it on My Comic Shop, it'd probably be like $80.
So Reese's Rare Comics has a 2.5 for $227. So
I mean, if you went to My Comic Shop, that'd probably be like $75, $80.
Yeah, let's see. There was only 4 issues, right? So let's go here. $75.
What are they asking for? $75.
I mean,
$75, man. Like, what the fuck?
Well, let's see what's wrong with it, right?
Well, you got Chew all over the place.
It looks like it's detached. I'm gonna guess. Just like a wild guess and say it's detached.
They got a back cover picture. Or is it a back cover like completely destroyed? Probably.
No back cover. Why would you not do that?
Cover. Okay.
Here we'll just hook everybody up. Detached cover, staple rust, moisture damage cover, tape cover.
I've seen one of those worse than that.
Yeah, no back cover, only a front.
So the back cover is completely missing. Okay, that's the big fuck you on this one.
And it's consigned by this person who has other stuff. So,
all right.
Hey man, I told you. Don't say for sure. I told you. Don't act like you're trying to agree. Contest of Champions #1, 1 in 25 U variant, first white box, 2019.
Jesus Christ, man! Both of these are worth buying because it's probably worth more than that raw.
Yeah.
Like White Fox has gone dead, but like I would not be if I haven't edited this, I would not be selling it right now. Like just sit on it. Yeah. All the shit comes back around at some point.
Yeah, so same guy had 94 and 96, $30 and 38. So for $8 you got a grade bump.
Right.
I would have bought them both. I probably would have bought them both, to be honest with you.
Okay. Interesting. Was this the hottest book back in 2019?
This is the one in this is the one in 25.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean White Fox is like in the same camp as Luna Snow. There's gonna be something here at some point that like lights a fire under the character.
Oh, I remember. It wasn't this book. It was this book that was hot, right?
Yeah.
In Hawkley version, right?
Well, Contest of Champions, like that was a hot, like Contest of Champions #1, like whatever version. Yeah, because she's on the cover of that one, and whatever cover.
The cover A was a hot book because it's all her first appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right there, and she's even on the cover there in the background.
Yeah, right there.
I swear that was like a $20 book, just the cover A.
Yeah, because all the heat's come off the character, but this is exactly the kind of character that's going to pop up somewhere in a video game or something. Like I wouldn't be selling those books at that price.
We're gonna watch this one. I mean, this one isn't the greatest. It's got a little bendy there, but
yeah, it's a 1 in 100 though, man. You know.
Amen.
Nice virgin cover.
We'll see. Okay, interesting. Crack him and sell him raw. Yeah, I mean that's what you should have done. This one. Doc Afra, #6, Jim Bartell, 1 in 25, 9.8 for $165.
I can't call it anymore. This was what was this, a $500 book?
This was at least a $500 book, I want to say.
This goes with that America, right? America 2 Bartell, that was like a $600 book at some point.
But you had Bartell that's disappeared, and you have Star Wars that's collapsed. Like, this book had no hope.
What is she doing now? What is she even doing? I don't even know what she's doing.
She shows up every once in a while doing covers, but
2019. Okay, she hasn't posted there in a while.
Wow. What about IG? Is she on IG?
I don't know. We're gonna look.
She is.
Hell, I paid $60 for my raw copy of this.
You still holding it, or did you move it?
I still have it.
What was this? This is June of 22.
I don't want this to come off the wrong way, but like everybody's waiting on Dr. Afra, but Star Wars pushed so many female characters that like even if Dr. Afra comes out, is anybody gonna give a shit? You know what I mean? It's just been like too much. Like it's almost got to be like a 5-year wait from here for them to right the ship and then create the right environment for the character to come out, you know.
Mm-hmm. Stuff. This next book, I had this book. I had this in the CBCS though. Edge of Spider-Verse 2 design variant. You couldn't give this book away back in 20 whatever it was. And then it went hot and then it went cold. I mean, it's still $80, but still.
I still have an idea of this book somewhere.
This was the first CBSI grading club book back in the day.
Yeah, I still like this book, man. Would I buy it for 80? I don't know. Will it go for more than 80 again someday? I would say guaranteed yes, but I don't mind this one. It's the only of the reprints that are different covers. So
yeah, I paid. Okay, so I had like 3 copies of this book, and I think I sold them for like this was like right when they came out. and I sold them for like $90 altogether. Because I just was like, I made my money. Yeah, I mean, and then the book like blew up.
Yeah.
And then now it's kind of down. And I found a copy. I found a $10 copy at a convention over the fall.
Yeah, it's got a couple raws and a 9/8 still of this. I'll hold it for a while. I mean, Miles and Spider-Gwen feel like they're inevitable. Kind of, if they don't fuck it up, I mean, they should be able to do something with those two characters. So
right.
Dude, I saw people selling Edge of Spider-Verse 2 land variants for $100 when that weekend they came out, or that week they came out, and people thought they were hitting home runs. Okay. It's okay. I'm surprised about this next book. Fantastic Four 36, a 4.0 with a Frightful Four first appearance, Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, only $56, man.
Woo. This is the first appearance of Medusa.
Yep.
And yeah, criminally cheap.
Seeing that it's going to cost you $50 to grade it anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't seem worth. I mean, this is okay. $56 after 13 bids. So yeah,
you got to be insane to be auctioning shit right now, man.
Yeah, I mean, but maybe people are hurting. Maybe people need.
Unless you have something really high profile, really rare, like you got to be nuts.
So let's see. Blood's in the water, dog. You know I like those cheap deals. 0.5. All that Spider-Man stuff. Nobody cares about that book anymore either. Warlock.
Oh, geez.
Remember that? When that was the thing?
Those were the days.
This guy. So let's see how much of an L he took on some of these things. Tomb of Dracula, 18266. That's not 7.0 for 300. That's kind of respectable still. That's a facsimile, I would assume. 32 books. What else we got? That one. 7.5, 180. Remember that was a book too?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That was a book. This guy, that was a book, man. He's too late on all this stuff.
I know, right?
Well,
he had like hot shit from 10 years ago.
Yeah. And he said, "Oh, I'm gonna grade it all and sell it." Morbius did okay. I'm surprised. I mean, it could have been worse. So interesting. This guy must have found a collection and just graded it all and thought he was gonna make $1 billion on it. Voodoo, that was a 2015 book.
Right.
Okay. That Century, $300. That was a book too. Yeah, this guy 10 years ago. Yeah, this guy's. Yeah, can't start stuff at $1. What's you laughing at, man? I'm not trying to hate. I'm just trying to say, man. Trying to help somebody out, man. Boom 10, and we know you have this book. $793.
I love this. I'm always curious about what booms are going for. I have this book in a 9.6.
I love it. This is cool. I've never seen this. Fighting Western Pulp Magazine, $48.
Mm-hmm.
I like this.
I love this. Yeah. I've never seen it.
I haven't either. And
there's a lot, man. There's just so many pulp covers.
Well, and she stretched along the cover like horizontally. You don't see that too often theoretically. You usually go vertical. So
yeah,
it works. It's not too cluttered, even though it looks cluttered. You know, with the Fighting Western and everything else.
Well, all that text and shit like that. But yeah.
How about you buying this for 48? You see it on a wall or in a box?
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Girls Love Stories, 178. Guy on a motorcycle, but some guy's walking in the back on like $55.
Not too much to say about it. Just I'm always curious about like I mean, she got a nice ass and legs. You know what I'm saying?
This is so that's her boyfriend in the back, and this is the guy she tells you don't worry about, man. The guy's got a motorcycle. Guy's a chief, dog. Chief. Girls Romance number 80, $6.50, man.
This is another one. I mean, this is like dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, if I saw this for like what, $7?
Yeah.
Like out in the wild or something like that. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Intimate number 3, $30.
From 1958. And this is another book. So I don't know what this book really goes for, but I'm just like, you know what? I would take a chance for $30.
I mean, from 50s, it's not like
yeah.
Interesting. How about Mask number 10, yellow variant, 2017, rare, I guess, $50.
So this is I guess this is might be a sub cover, I think, but I have this.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Okay. I haven't shown it in a haul video or anything like that, but I was interested. Yeah, because I found it cheap and I was interested in seeing what it was going for.
Are you ashamed of it?
No, I just haven't gotten around to showing it yet.
It's not as well. I'm going to say it's not a sub cover. The way IDW puts sub covers, it's cover C.
Cover C, okay.
But it doesn't say like RI or sub or anything.
Right.
Just throwing it out there. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it's a cover C.
So it's based on the toy line.
Yeah. Geo, bro. Okay. How about this one? Miles Morales Spider-Man number 6, $1.25.
This book was so freaking expensive back in the day. Like this was like ridiculously hot, like in 2020. Forget about it. Yeah, because this was like, I think this was like the daughter of the Vulture.
Oh, of course.
Or some shit like that. Yeah.
Dude, she's gonna be the next villain.
But
in the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, that book, and I think there's like a variant for it, whatever, like, and then the issue after it, it's just, whew, I remember this book, boy.
About My Secret Life number 24 for $30.
I love this. I have this book actually.
Okay.
You got the old biddy. There's a lot going on, man.
It is. It seems a lot. Too much. I'm overstimulated.
Yeah, you got the old biddy looking out the window, and then you got the hot young thing going into the car. You got the people looking. It's just great, man. I appreciate a cover like this.
Okay. Weird. I thought interesting. Okay. How about Mystic 10? Russ Heath cover, $135.
Oh, I know the guys that sold this.
Oh, good.
Band Pal Comics.
Okay. Have I met those guys?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But they're local. I know those guys.
Cool. Good sale for those guys.
Yeah, and nothing that much. Great colors on this. Great black cover. And the tag, like everything pops on this, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so to me, this is cheap.
Okay.
I should have. I might have to stop by their store like this weekend to see what they have because they got shit like this on Thursday. Tons of Matt Big.
We gotta let Long and Short know about that. Heritage is too rich for my blood. That's like the country club I'm not allowed to get into, bro.
I know, right? It just feels like there's this barrier to entry when it comes to like bidding, and it just feels like it's like you gotta climb a hill, then climb another hill just to like log on, and then I don't know, it just feels like too much.
Hey, I'm at the mansion. I'm cutting the grass, dog. I'm not even at the front steps, dog.
Yeah.
I'm cutting the grass on the outer side of the gate, man. I'm not even in the gate.
It feels like if you want to bid on, if you want to like do heritage, you have to like bid on some things you don't really care about first to get the hang of it.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Like here's some animation so it's like $20 or something.
Yeah, you gotta like bid on that first and then learn where you screwed up and then try it again with something else. And then by the time you find something you really want, then you'll be proficient. That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah. About Planet Comics #1, I know he just left. $239 for a new man.
Yeah, I know that Stevens is still like super hot.
Yeah, we all know. We all know.
Yeah.
We all know. A little Quicksilver with Tallyhawk. $515.
Oh, so this is Silverhawks.
Yeah.
This is the, I guess, the equivalent of Thundercats.
Okay.
But yeah, I this is a toy I never see, like, ever.
I don't even know what Silverhawks is before my time.
Silverhawk, love that, man. That was a great cartoon. It was awesome. It was a great look to it. It was beautiful.
If I was 10 years older, I'd probably be all on this, but
yeah.
I'm young still. Sky Commander's Rollerball, General Summit factory sealed, $55.
Mike Summit was his name.
Do you like this?
Well, I have this.
Okay.
Because I remember Sky Commanders, man. It was like, it was from the makers of the Mask toy line. And yeah, Kenner. And like, you would somehow you would try to like use suction cups to stick things up on the wall, right? And it would run a line.
Okay.
And then like yeah, I would like how you see it on the toy.
Yeah,
and
right.
You would just kind of like,
and it just zooming down or glide. It's like
it would just zoom down the line. You know what I'm saying? It was just like that.
I wonder how many times broke when they're like the line so high up in the air it just snapped or something.
I don't know how they expected you to, because I don't know how they expected you to stick anything up on a wall.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that was the concept.
Interesting. Star Wars, little baseball card exchange, sealed, 1977 unopened, $15.53. CP3.
Yeah.
So the C3PO error is the biggest hit on that. Obviously,
right.
Worth a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's just interesting seeing the baseball card exchange wrapping.
So they're close. That's John Z's close to them. They're like down the street from him, kind of.
Oh, okay.
So it's cool. Thor 5 Ribic variant back in the day. First full appearance of Black Winter, $41, $42.
Donnie Cates raped me.
Yeah,
that's the famous Joe line. famous right. Red Hood. Famous right. Red Hood line. Donnie Cates raped me. That's what this feels like.
Hey, he pumped it and he dumped it. All right.
Yes, he did. Damn. God, this was the hot. I remember this book coming out in 2020. Like the week that it came out, I was I drove like 4 hours to a store. Not necessarily for that.
Yeah.
But you know,
I guess
just just to like
Wednesday
Warrior.
Yeah.
And this was like a easy $100 book back in the day.
Easily. Just post it in your car, dude. $100. Tales of Suspense 57, first Hawkeye 3.5 for only $185.
Seems cheap.
It is cheap. I remember this book was like $500 back in the day.
Yes. Yeah, this
or at least this at least would be $350.
Mm-hmm.
I got this next one too. We're gonna see how this is. It's that four banger you gave me.
Okay.
So, but you got anything more about this one? You got one of these?
Yeah, I do. But I don't know, man. This book should just be going for more.
Yeah, I mean, it's Hawkeye. I mean, as the famous Patton Oswalt joke goes, the Avengers in India found somebody like a Dick's Sporting's Good and was like, "Yo, man, you want to be on the team?" With your bow and arrow, like I have superpowers and you have a bow and arrow, but Transformers, a bunch of stuff for $600.
$600 each.
Yes.
And I'm floored by these prices. I the condition on them is pretty high on each of these, right? But I don't know. I can't pay like $600. Like the most
$300.
Okay, so this popped up over the weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the one I'm looking for is so I have the last three.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the last three of those, but the truck on the left. is
The
the one
long
I was.
hauler.
Yeah, long haul, and like the most I would have been willing to offer was like 300.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then it sells for like 6. I'm just like, geez.
Yeah.
But the condition on them is pretty high, and the cards were in punch, so
Yeah, and it's a black card, so I'm sure any kind of detail on the top would like bend or corner breaks or
yeah,
messed around, obviously.
yeah, very very high condition cards. So
Okay, look at you. How about this Weird Fantasy 7 for
great
2.0 for
150,
150? Yeah,
right?
$151.
Hell yeah, hell yeah! Somebody got a
You
nice
buying
deal.
it?
I'm
I wonder what the shipping was.
You know what, man? I would like to. I just soon pay a little bit more to get like a more solid grade because that cover is hot.
Okay. You're going to be on the offense for Weird Fantasy books. I can feel it. What if 105 first appearance of Spider Girl, $240?
So I remember when this book was like super duper hot, but I mean, what 240 for a 9.8? Okay,
it's still holding for the amount of people putting books out there. I mean,
I think so. Yeah,
not the Wolverine 311 I like, but one of them. 1 in 30 variant for $56.
I have this, and I was just curious as to what this was going for.
How about the hottest used book ever? Wonder Woman's Volume 2, 184 for a lowly $63.
I've got this book in the 9.8, $63, just like with that Frizen.
Yeah, it's respectable still.
Yeah, respectable, but should go for more.
Yeah,
Honestly, it should be like $100 raw copy.
Yeah, I get it. And last but not least, Young Romance 165 for $28, 6.5.
I like this. Great colors.
Yeah.
Nice Bronze Age romance. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. No,
Purple and green.
Yeah.
Great colors. Style. I love it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much, but not too light. Just kind of merges together.
Yeah.
It's like a sweet romance, dog. I don't have any pickups. I got pickups probably next week. Maybe Sunday, depending on how fast UPS can get to me.
Hey, did you go to the Detroit Comic and Toy Show last Saturday?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Did you know about it?
No.
Oh, damn.
I'm a loser.
I didn't know about it until like just today.
I was at an engagement party the whole day.
So oh, okay. So you wouldn't have been able to go anyhow.
Negative.
Okay.
Negative, brother. Who would have guessed there? Nobody really crazy. Who would have been there? Big Ben's was there. That's a good one. So basically everybody who's at Motor City Comic Con. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. Historical fanzine exhibit. Historic fanzine exhibit. Okay. Interesting. Just things I'm looking at. That's all I got. I'm gonna go take a nap. You gonna take a nap too?
Oh, bro, I'm going straight. I might dick around on the internet for like a half hour, and then I'm going straight to sleep after
GTS, that. Oh, get that CM Punk. Just give him to me. GTS, dog. Go to sleep, dog. All right, boys.
Oh, did you want to do? I don't know if you wanted to do like a WrestleMania Night 1 review on Sunday, or
you want to do it in the morning or something?
Yeah, okay. Because I'm gonna do Hot Book Alert live at around 3 p.m. so I can watch WrestleMania.
I think the wife works all day, but we'll see. I'll let you know.
Okay, we'll keep it loose.
If not, maybe we cover it on like Tuesday. Not do a comic show. We do a wrestling show on Tuesday, maybe for WrestleMania at least.
Yeah.
Nobody will listen to it, but it's okay.
We just like talking about wrestling. That's all.
Yeah. All right, guys. Catch you on Sunday, right?
Yes.
And Thursday. And then I'm on Tuesday. I know we're trying to do things on Wednesday. I know Monday is kind of just terrible for me right now. But we'll see. So, All right, everybody. We'll catch everybody later. Deuces. We love y'all. Here we go. Let's go.